All right, now we got it. So we got our team here that just finished. So congratulations, guys. First team through this year.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Martin.
No, man, thank you. What you guys did was awesome. So I'm just going to shut up. I know that right now is, it's an emotional moment because you worked so hard to get there, but tell us about your trip.
Oh, where do we start? You want to?
No, go ahead, Mike.
Our trip. This has been nothing short of amazing. I will say, I know we underestimated a few things. I would also say I'd like to give ourselves a little bit of credit for some things that we did do right. We learned some things, but the days are a blur. We've sat down to have dinner several times, and we've referred to certain experiences, and we're like, what day was that? And where were we? And we've literally had to jog our own memories to even, remember. But we've done our best to try to document it, take a lot of video and different things, because this has been a trip of a lifetime. I mean, we've loved every minute. There's been a few times where we're like, man, what did we do? And then there's been other times where we're like, this is the best, most amazing thing we've ever done.
We've got our butt handed to us several times.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get in line when it comes to that, because so is everybody else.
Yeah. I think we have absolute respect for anybody who not only attempts it, but completes it. We've had some good fortune on our side. The weather, we hit the jackpot, let's be honest. And that was something that we couldn't control. And man, no fires, no rain, great temperatures for the most part, other than, the first couple, 2 or 3 days were hot. Just amazing. Just we really lucked out that way.
So, yeah, I was on live for about 20 minutes earlier because you guys got there, and I'm sure that I was just a little too eager to get going, so I jumped the gun a little bit. And so I spent 20 minutes telling everybody that, trying to describe what you guys are feeling right now. Why don't you tell everybody what you're feeling right now?
Go ahead, Brent.
You know what? It's an emotional time. We've planned for so long, envisioned it for so long, had so many of your anticipations on what you thought it would be get dashed. You thought how easy it would be get dashed. But then also to have those moments along the way that you get fulfilled of what you dreamed it would be. And then to finally get here, it is emotional. I'll be honest with you. It was very humbling to know that we worked so hard. We worked so well together as a team, and to make our goal. It's just a huge thing that I think we can both mark off in our lives as a huge accomplishment. So
yeah. I'm glad to hear Brent admit that, because, we were rolling down the road and we came up the mountain here. And if for those that have ridden and gotten this far, you're on a big, long, straight road. And Brent doesn't know this, so I appreciate that he admitted. I was pretty lost in my thoughts. And there's a hard right-hand turn where you turn off that road. And I literally just blew right past it. Brent radioed me, and I just locked up the brakes and turned. And I'm not going to lie, I was having kind of an emotional moment at the time. And so when we made the turn, and man, just a flood of thoughts and emotions. And, Brent said it well. This has been just it's not just a motorcycle ride. It's an experience. So it's been awesome. I've literally been dreaming about this for 15 years. I think I told you that, Martin. This isn't a fly-by-night thing that I just heard about last year. I have been lurking, stalking, thinking, planning, and the timing just finally lined up for us. So we are just, it was awesome. And then to have it turn out the way that it did.
Martin, you were a big part of our conversations every night. Was we were amazed at how much, because work has gone into putting this together. We both have spent years stitching trails together and envisioning how it would be, but to get out there and see the detail that was involved to connect it and to make it work, and the descriptions to get people through, kudos to you, man. I mean, and then be willing to share that with the whole community out there. I mean, I can't even comprehend the amount of work, man months you put into that, or man years. So thank you very much for letting us partake of it.
Well, getting to know guys like you is what makes it worthwhile. Look, the best friends that I have in the world are people that I've made through the Tour of Idaho community. Looking at the look in your guys' face right now and understanding, I know exactly how you feel, because I felt that way before, not just in this, but in other things. But modern life takes away a lot of the opportunity for adventure, right? Modern life, modern conveniences, kind of homogenized experience. And then there's so many people out there that are full of shit. You know, like I see other people using our hashtag this year. I've seen a half a dozen photos of people at Sundance going, yeah, I conquered the Tour of Idaho. Well, you guys know better than that. You did conquer the Tour of Idaho. Yeah. It's a select group. You are number 70 and 71. By the way, do we get to see the arm wrestling match to see who gets 70 and who gets 71?
He was first up the mountain, Martin.
All right. Well, pending receipt of tracks, which I'm sure I'll get in a few days, we'll get you guys on the register. But it is that when people make it and they get it and they understand it, that's what makes all that worthwhile. If I got to do it another 15 years, as long as I see guys like you come rolling up to Sundance, it's worth. And it's worth it, by the way, for everybody else. I get the credit for it, which I'm kind of willing to accept because I get all the blame too. But there are a ton of people. Like I was telling people the last few days, there are people that go in and ride horses and mountain bikes to saw that trail. That day 6 stuff this year was a lot of it was sawed by mountain bikers who follow the forum and they go, this is the coolest thing in the world. Maybe one day we could do something like this ourselves. So, you know, it's one of those kind of things that builds and other people see it and they see how cool it is and they want to get involved. But you guys, first through 2020, congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks, Mark. Thank you very, very much.
All right. I'm going to let you guys go because I know you're tired and I know you want to get back. I'm shuttling a car up to Priest River tomorrow, so I may see you guys. If you see my white dually going up the interstate the other direction, wave high, flash lights or something.
All right. We'll do that. I'll tell you one really quickly, and I can admit this now, but I didn't want to admit it 2 weeks ago because I thought it would be presumptuous, but I drove a shuttle vehicle up 2 weeks ago, left it, took a one-way flight home, traveled to 700 miles home over the next day and a half. So
how's that for putting a carrot out there? The only way you get to go home is if you get to Sundance.
Yep. So,
listen,
we got the motor home with some cold beverages and a warm bed ready for us as soon as we get down off the mountain.
That's completely awesome. And by the way, we'll do a PBR Monday where I'm going to shut up and let you guys talk for an hour down the road. Whenever you feel like doing it, you can arrange it in your schedules. I want you to just tell everybody in your own words how it all worked, okay?
Okay, we will.
Right. Take care, brothers.
A lot of lessons learned. There's a lot we'd love to share. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.